In this video, I want to address specifically skeptics, people who approach faith, people who approach Christianity with maybe a little bit of doubt. You say, I'm not really sure. I don't know if I buy into it. Maybe it's because you've known too many Christians. Maybe it's because you've read too much stuff or something some professor said in a college class you took, whatever it is. You're a skeptic toward faith. You're a skeptic toward Christianity. Now, I think there are a lot of great reasons to believe, but in my mind, there are two major reasons you should consider giving up your skepticism. Now, it's a process. It's a journey. I'm not saying you're going to do that after this video, but the two reasons are real simple. Number one, the first reason to believe is because faith is good. Maybe this has crossed your mind. Maybe you thought, yeah, you know what, I need to start looking into Christianity because my kids need some religion. My kids need some faith. My kids need some morality. Jesus said it like this: I have come to give people a rich and satisfying life. To me, that's all about the good life. You know, if you're a follower of Jesus, then your marriage will be better. If you're a follower of Jesus, then your parenting will be better. Now, I know some skeptics might say, what are you saying? Are you saying that if I'm not a Christian, then I won't be a good husband or I won't be a good parent? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that if you have the framework, a biblical framework for your marriage, for your parenting, then that is good for you. Consider the fruit of the Spirit. This is from Galatians 5, and it's a part in the Bible where the Apostle Paul is explaining the way we should live once we become a Christian. He says the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Like, who wouldn't benefit from more of those things in a marriage, in a family, in any relationship, in society in general? So the first reason is because faith is good. But there's a second reason for faith, and I think this is probably even more compelling to the skeptic. Faith is true. Now, I recognize that you might not start from there. If you're a skeptic, you don't start from there. You say, whoa, what do you mean faith is true? But just for a second, grant that if the Bible is true, if God's word is true, then it's really a reason to pursue God, because you should want to pursue the truth. Jesus said this to his followers, and some of them were probably skeptics. He said, "You're truly my disciples if you remain faithful to my teachings, and then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." You know, I challenge you, if you're a skeptic, to just start reading the Gospel of John in the Bible. And you're going to begin to see some of Jesus's teachings. And you're going to see a lot of the themes that run through that. And one of the themes you're going to see is the theme of truth. Jesus claimed to know the truth. Now, most skeptics aren't against Jesus. They're not anti-Jesus. They're just skeptical about Jesus. But listen, the more you read the words of Jesus himself, the more you realize that he claimed to have the truth. Christians have faith, yes, that's for sure, but it's not blind faith. It's based on what we believe to be true. And again, that's what you've got to figure out as you're working through your skepticism and as you're talking about, do I want to become a Christian? Those are great questions to ask. And we'll talk about that some more in the next lessons in this video. But for right now, why don't you use the questions below to talk about these two reasons for faith?